Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
All right, so we didn't talk yesterday. It seems like you had a little adversity yesterday, so catch me up. What happened
Okay. Yeah, actually, I had a really good, clean race yesterday. There's like not too much to tell. I just didn't have as much oomph as I had the first 2 days. And so my race played out the way that it played out. I had a pretty steady start, and I rode with Brent and Libby for a good while, all the way up the big climb and then down the enduro. And I just couldn't hang, plain and simple. So there's not too much to tell. Emily caught me in a single track leading up to McCall Dam, and she was moving. She was just really on fire. She had a great day, and I was like, if I can hang with her up McCall, I'll attack into Outlook, and I just couldn't. I couldn't hang with her up McCall. So she had a fair and square, like fantastic third place yesterday.
All right, so then today, so you go down John Wirt and you were leading, so it looked like you kind of like went out guns blazing, and then what happened after that?
Yeah. Today was so fun. I love the course today. Some of my favorite trails. So the start was
what's so like elaborate? What's so fun out there?
Okay, yeah. So the John Wirt and Tue Ridge and Longberger, 3 bridges. All of these trails are chunky, technical, challenging. There's some good elevation changes in the mix with all of that, and I've ridden some of those trails enough to like know them and like know which lines I want to take, and yet there's some sections in all of those trails that I've never made it through. So like today was my first time ever cleaning John Wirt completely, and I was like, that in itself was a huge victory for me, and I just felt like so pumped. So Clementine and I did a little like warm-up ride together, and I was like, I would love if there was a way for me to get some separation early on without burning a ton of matches to get some separation early on. Ha ha ha. And there was like enough kind of road racy tactics early in the event or early in the stage that was actually able to happen. So I surfed some wheels, I moved up through the pack. When I found myself with a few guys and they like busted up a hill and then sat up on the descent, I started pedaling really hard, and I was like, come on, like we're gonna keep moving. And so I got to John Wirt first, and I was stoked. I was able to avoid a ton of traffic through the Coiler Lake trails. There were like a line of people waiting to kind of like carry their bikes across the rocks, and I just rode the creek around like 15 people, and I was like, this is so fun, I'm feeling stoked. And then clean John Wirt, I was like, I just have to keep racing my race. I had made a mistake on Longberger. I was still in the lead and crashed pretty hard, and took a second to gather myself, and as soon as I remounted, Britt and Libby were right on my tail. So we rode together through 3 bridges and up the road climb to Tue. And they were like throwing all sorts of punches, like attacking each other up this climb, and I was like, I'm gonna keep switching wheels. I am not taking any pulls. I am not putting in any attacks. And we got to Tue, and I was the first person on the single track among the 3 of us, and I just like, they just needed more speed than I could provide, so I let them around and raced my race from there.
And so how did it end up in the end today?
I was third. So I passed Britt a second time. After that, it sounds like after the descent, she had burped some air from her tire, stopped at an aid station, got pumped up. And I was like, here's my chance, I'm gonna get second place. And she came zooming past me, and I was like, okay, bye. And she apparently then caught Libby and passed her. So Britt won, Libby got second, I got third.
Right, where are you sitting in the GC?
I'm third in the GC, and I think it's all but sealed at this point.
Yeah.
Thank you. I lost
I heard about
on
that.
Tue.
Yeah.
So